how do you suggest riding a Harley on a freeway in a kilt? I've done it. It didn't go well.
Well, I think you got your answer right there.
I'd say carefully or not at all. We've actually discussed riding a motorcycle in a kilt on occasion.
Yeah.
I have one horror story which I will recount that was relayed to me. A guy came up to us at Celtic Classic and brought us a kilt. He had a casual kilt that he wore on his bike, and it literally had a rip about 4 inches up from the bottom, and then a long horizontal rip where the back. And he asked us if we can repair it, and I was just like, "You ripped off like most of the bottom 4 inches of your kilt for 4 feet of the kilt." No. And basically what he said was he was riding his motorcycle in a kilt, and it got caught on the back wheel, and it just ripped up and then ripped straight across, and just destroyed his kilt. And Mac, were you there for that discussion? This is years ago.
Yeah,
in Classic.
no, I don't remember this one.
I think he said he ended up laying the bike down, so not a great scenario. We've had this is a weird heated debate where certain guys who ride cycles or ride bikes have said no, I ride a kilt and a bike, it's fine, you just have to kind of tuck it underneath you, and they pull the kilt, pull the back between the legs, and you make sure it's all tucked in nicely before you get on the bike. And then there's others who are like, hell no, you don't wear a motorcycle or a kilt on a motorcycle. It's you plan for the crash. You don't wear, you wear rash guard, you have the jacket, everything. There's a reason why you wear protective gear on a motorcycle. My father, rest his soul, was a personal injury attorney, and he said to me when I, started making noise about wanting a motorcycle in my late teens, he said there are 2 types of motorcycle accidents: serious and deadly. That's it. Nope, you don't get a motorcycle. So I've never had one, even though I've wanted one. But that point kind of carries through here. If a kilt will not protect you, even a leather utilikilt will not protect you during a crash. So if it were me, I would not wear a kilt on a motorcycle for safety reasons, and for screwing up the kilt reasons. The airflow is probably very nice, but I wouldn't necessarily do it. But there are those who ride Harleys who will absolutely disagree with me.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like, helmet versus not helmet, maybe. Yeah. But I have lots of images in our archive of guys riding kilted. But I think a lot of them are like in the city, especially the ones in Scotland. It's like people going to an event and it's city riding and they're not going that far. I don't know, man. I mean, can't really advise, but I can tell you that the people who do it advise, like you said, they do a lot of tucking. They make sure that I don't know what they do with the sporran per se, but they tend to basically tuck the fabric around their legs, and they take the aprons and tuck them under their crotch as they sit down on the bike so it doesn't fly up. Which is funny because utility years and years ago they had the
mock-commercials.
The mock-commercials.
Yep.
And one of the winning entries was this guy he did a video of himself riding on a motorcycle and wearing a utility kilt, and he's just waving at everybody, and you can see the hem of the kilt flying up like this in his face, and all the shots are from here up. He's like, hi, and all this on the sidewalk. Very funny.
Yeah.
But so you want to avoid that.
You should avoid that.
I know other people who will they'll wear jeans or something, and assuming the bike has cargo capacity, like you got the containers on the back, the saddlebags or whatever. Then you just change in the kilt when you get there. So,
yep.
Yeah. Do be careful.
Yep. That's what I would say.
That's all I'd say.
Mac, do you have any input, or are you just looking tough?
No, there's a couple people that said about saddlebags.
Yeah.
Just rolling the kilt up in a kilt roll and put it in saddlebags is the best. But most people on here are, you plan for the slide, not the ride. So.
Thank you. That was the phrase I was looking for.
Ride.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plan for the slide, not the ride. Yep. Indeed. Cool. Cheers. Good luck. Godspeed. Don't crash.
Don't die. You're no good to us, dead.
He's no good to me, dead.
All right.
When you're riding your hog, how do you tuck your kilt? Let us know in the comments below. Happy riding.